Jeepers Creepers 3 is actually about 23 years ago. The Creeper left something behind. Now that we're looking at 23 years later, he wants to get this back. Hey everybody, hope you're having a good day or a good night. Depends on when you're watching this here. So as you can see, I'm at the halfway point with Jeepers Creepers 3. One of these movies that had that one night event. I didn't get a chance to make it for that, so I remember renting it from Redbox. I really was not thrilled with this movie, did not care that much for it. Now, has my thoughts changed on it, or do I still not like it? Well, let's get right into the like. My first like with this movie is got to be the Creeper's truck. They never explained it in the first one, but of course, in the second one, he never had his truck. In this one, they do explain why he doesn't have his truck from part 2. But why I'm so fascinated about his truck, other than in the first one I thought was very creepy and it definitely worked for that first movie there, is that it's almost like it's all souped up now. It's like the Batmobile for the bad guys, it seems like. Without going into too much details, the truck actually has gadgets. And I'm not going to go, like I said, I'm not going to go into details exactly what these gadgets do. And now moving on to some characters. I want to talk about two characters, Danny and Sergeant. Now, the Sergeant does have a name, but a lot of times throughout this movie, they call him Sarge. So with Danny and Sarge, most of the movie, they are working together. They are trying to get their revenge against the Creeper. They're older gentlemen here. And the thing is, I love their acting. They are tough as nails, older characters. Now, I'm not going to say if they make it through the movie or not, but throughout every scene that we see them in, they are the best parts of this movie. The final thing I want to talk about, now I did this in Jeepers Creepers 2, where I talked about a couple good shots I really liked from Victor Salva. Well, this one I only actually have really one that I really want to talk about without going, because if I talk about another one, I'll go into spoilers, I feel like. But going into this one where there's a scene where a truck gets blown up, and the way that it was shot flying up in the air I thought was freaking awesome. And now on to the dislikes. And the first thing that I want to talk about, and let's just get Victor Salva out of the way here, is I thought the movie was directed very badly. I hated the story. I hated the script. Once again, he actually wrote, directed, I think even also produced. This one was mostly his baby then compared to the other two. And now moving on to the characters. Now, other than the ones I just talked about with Danny and Sarge, everybody else in this is not that interesting. Everybody is an asshole to each other, which is ridiculous. And the only ones I really want to talk about is the grandmother played by Meg Foster. And the only other thing I ever saw her in was John Carpenter's They Live with Roddy Piper, which is a damn good John Carpenter movie. But I felt like she was the weak part of that movie because I felt like that she really didn't know how to act. Now in this movie, being an older actress, it seemed like the same thing. It just seemed like that Victor Salva just let her do whatever she wanted to do and just kind of be that crazy old lady and all that there. At least that's what most people think she is. As the audience, we already know if she's crazy or not, but with everybody else, it's a little different. And then her granddaughter, I want to say was Allison. I might be wrong about the character's name there. My God, is she someone that must have drank a bottle of NyQuil before she actually got to the set? Because every time she opened up her mouth, I just wanted to start falling asleep. And let's go on with the Creeper, once again played by Jonathan Breck, which is his last time he plays this character. Now, the thing is, I still think he does the best that he can with the script that he's given. But the reason why I actually do have him in the dislikes, well, first off, I don't like his makeup. It actually looks like a rubber mask than a practical effects makeup. And also, you don't really actually see him that much in this movie, and it doesn't seem like he does get a whole lot to do compared to the first two there. And this is not his fault, this is more of the writing, is that why the hell would you have most of this movie take place in the daytime? Well, you can freaking see the Creeper. Yeah, a little easier for people to hide, I guess, but it was like, I'd say there's like maybe 2 or 3 times throughout this hour 41-minute movie that it's nighttime. And it's like, it doesn't seem like it makes him that scary even in the daytime. Another thing that really ticks me off about this movie is that we don't actually have a main focus character. The way Victor Salva decided to do it is that he just bounces around from characters to characters. Like, they'll have particular characters in Group A, and then Group B, and then Group C, and it's like, oh, okay, well, we're only going to spend a little time with Group A. Let's see what Group B's doing. Let's see what Group C's doing. I personally thought it was very stupid the way he did that. And the final dislike is the kills. Now, the thing that I really don't like about the kills, first off, is a lot of them that they actually show off screen, and then they don't even show the aftermath, but for the ones that they do show are nothing but laughable. So Jeepers Creepers 3, I'm gonna go a half a star out of 4. Definitely a bad movie. But what is your opinion about this movie if you've seen it? Give me a comment down below, and we'll discuss it, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.